So, Mimi, welcome them in, please.
Yeah, so we have here today, we have Kim and Ricky. Hi, Kim and Ricky.
Hi.
Ricky, Kim, welcome.
Um,
It's good to see you
uh,
guys.
Good to see y'all too.
All right, I appreciate you being on live with us. And just so you know that we're just here to give you a platform so you can address the things that you want to address. So that way you guys can get on with your chat and what you're doing with, everything that you're doing there.
Okay.
And then also for the chat, we did want to have like Ricky just come on real quick and show his face, say what's up to you guys. But he feels more comfortable being off the camera. He's still going to be the one talking to us.
Yeah, I'm
Kim
not.
is going to be also there. But, we want to give him the respect, give him the platform for him to speak up. And whatever questions you guys have, please be
Okay.
respectful. We will relay them questions. They can also see the chat. And I hope we have a good conversation with Ricky and Kim.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So one of the things that I do want to address is um in their normal lives and their normal chats or whatever they do, um Kim regularly does like the initiation and reads everything for Ricky, and he does answer. Um, and Kim, if you could just let us in on a little bit of why you do that for Ricky. But other than that, we'll go ahead and go forward with Ricky.
And the reason is because I'm not good at reading.
You're
I'm
good. You're
just
good. No, no problem.
like I was in special ed. I had a rough childhood.
Understandable.
So I'm kind of mentally messed up from it, and that's why I get shy and I don't like speaking man because I get irritated real fast and I'll pop off real quick. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Just like how I feel, and that's why I don't get on here because I don't like to answer stupid questions or
Right.
questions. Like, I'm not a YouTube fan. I don't care about being famous. I don't care about none of that. I like to do it. She wants to do it. So she wants to talk about me and try to help me through my depression and my problems. Why I went from a little kid growing up. And I'm little by little getting it out, but it's still hard. I'm trying to remember. And my
Yeah. No.
memory
Well,
is
go ahead. I'm sorry.
just thinking
And I'm going to be helping, and part of the time I am going to be telling him when actually going to be working on getting his actual story out. So we are going to be making videos, but a lot of the videos I will be doing the talking because he doesn't like to do the talking. But so we are going to get his childhood out. Just it's going to take time.
Well, I think you guys are great together, and I think it's like what you guys do on your lives or your shorts or any videos that you guys put in. How when Kim's in there, and then Ricky pops his head in and says his little thing and pops back out and pops his head in and puts his 2 cents in, and I go, that's lovely. Like you guys mesh well together. You guys do great together.
and I'm coming out. I used to be shy. I used to be like to myself, like I don't like being around a lot of people, a lot of circles and stuff. I don't like putting myself out there. I'm more isolated to myself, and I like to be by myself. And
I
I'm
mean, a couple of
yeah, I made a couple of friends, but
he's made a couple of friends that have actually helped him open up.
it's still
So it's starting to help. So
spending more time.
he's trying to say is it's starting to help opening up. So eventually he might be able to do it a little more on his own, but it's just being a slow process.
Yeah. Of
And
course.
what is the one that you like to talk about?
One more time. Well, I like to talk to them. Like
There's quite a few,
I'm trying to.
but he don't know all their names. But there's a few of them that he likes to talk to
It's just
that are actually helping.
I never had like support, family support. I never had like that thing where I could trust people.
I think
Cause
it's
I
last night, huh?
have a big thing of trusting people, and I like to be isolated because what I went through with my family. And my cousin's right when he spoke about the closet. Yeah, that's true. And yeah, you did some damage to me, and that's more damage what you guys did to me. And maybe you don't remember, and that's okay. You know, you're old anyways. You don't remember, right? But it messed me up a lot. Like I'm real like paranoia. It's so like I don't trust people. I'm just it's sad because I wish I could be normal, but it's hard. It's hard right now just to be a normal person or to act like a normal person. And just it's scars in my body, scars in my mind, scars in my heart and my soul. But
Well,
for some reason, I keep going, like I keep pushing. And I should be dead already multiple times, but some reason I don't know what God has for me. I don't know what's gonna happen coming after this. But at least it feels good to get the truth out and know that I wasn't crazy. That it wasn't all make believe in my head. What I went through and why I feel what I feel sometimes. The damage that is done mentally,
yeah.
physically.
Well, if I can give you any peace of mind, I mean, today's date and these days, there's no such thing as normal anymore, Ricky. I mean, like, you are who you are. Everybody is who they are. And I mean, like, we all go through our own struggles and day in and day out things. Um, and that's just something we overcome daily. And I hope that we could be here for a support group for you. You know, you could reach
That's
out to
why
me or Blue. We're always here
that's
for you,
why
you know, in the chat.
pushing so much. That's why I kept fighting so much. Even though I cried in the night and I talked to God.
Mhm.
And I wonder why, like, oh, why you gonna let us go through this? Why do we go through this? Why do we
Yep.
do this? And I realized, like, yeah, that's just how the world works.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, like, to hear that you say that, but also, like, the ugly can also bring out the good. Like, now here you have like a good support team. Like I
Yeah,
said, like, Kim has my phone number. You guys can call. Your Blue's here for you. We're always in your guys' chat, trying to uplift you. Helga's in your chat. You know, you have a lot of people here that support. You know, you guys, and if you're ever going through anything, you
that,
could just give us a
and
call.
that's what I love because at
Yeah, that
first I
you
thought
he loves that a lot.
I
Yeah,
do love it because I was
And honestly, he said that's the sad part is that you guys are more his family and more supportive than his own family has ever been.
wow.
And
understandable.
he said it shouldn't be that way, but that's the way it is. But he loves it, and that's actually, honestly, since he started doing the YouTube, it's actually helped him so much.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad for that for you guys, for you two, and like for you guys to start your own channel. Like I said, like if you needed somebody to talk to or reach out to, you guys have our number. Give us a call or a reach out. Like we're gonna always be here for you, supporting you guys. Like no matter what, like it doesn't matter what the issue is, what the subject is, it doesn't matter. So I just want to let you know that we're here to support you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then I just wanted to read some of the chat for you. Taco Stein says, Saludos, Ricky. Jay Slaughter, much respect, Kim and Ricky. Mags says, it's, let me see, let me go back up. I lost it a little bit. Good to have you both here joining us. Let's see. Hangman Stranger, we have space for you, Ricky. All is good, amigo. Jay Slaughter says it's very relatable, Ricky. Right on. Let's see. And then I had seen Hangman Primo says Ricky reminds me of my carnal. We haven't spoken in over 10 years, unfortunately, due to mental illness. So that's something too, also, that we have to take into consideration. He already mentioned it. Ricky went through a lot, and it's kind of hard to understand. Like every day having to think, like, hey, what did I do to be going through this, or what was
Yeah.
that person, or
What did
why
you wrong?
why did
What
he
did
do
I
that?
do?
Yeah.
Because I was born, baby. No father cared about me. No mother gave a shit about me. I got treated like shit. I got pushed to the side, couldn't even hang out with my cousins because they didn't want nothing to do with me. Real talk. So what did they have me for? Why didn't they just kill me? Why didn't they put me up for adoption or something? Like shit like that. But no, instead I had to stay in that family and go through all that misery, pain, suffering, abuse, all of it. And now that I'm older and I think about it, and it flashes me back, and it's like they cried and prayed over and over when I went through it. There was nothing there. There was no one there. No
I
one.
mean, now look at the person you are today and like your family. Like you have a beautiful family, you have a beautiful home,
I
you have a
do.
beautiful lady, you have a lot of backup. And I mean, like I said, like we're all here for you, like no matter what. Like you could reach
That,
out at any time. You
that,
have my phone
that's why
number.
I appreciate it because, dang, I was alone.
But you're not alone anymore, Ricky.
Yeah.
And I think that with you coming out, sharing your story, your true story, not what that individual is putting out there,
No,
sharing your story, what you went
He
through.
said a little bit that was true, closet, but he want to act like he don't know the whole everything. Like he's innocent, but you're part of that family. How you gonna be innocent when I know what I went through and what I've been through? And you know, but you don't want to speak on it. You want to keep your mouth shut and be quiet. You want to make me look like a clown and talk shit about me and my wife. And you think you're cool, think you're all that when you do that, and it's sad. Like, who's sad, me or you? You're the sad one at the end. Because
exactly.
trying to make yourself look like you're innocent, you're some hero, but you're not. You were part of that family, you're part of that abuse too.
Speak your mind. Like, I mean, he took advantage of the situation, and then, like, really, like, he's the one who looks really stupid right now, I think. I mean, to everybody, 100%.
That's actually why Ricky wants to help people like with children that
Yes.
go through what he went through.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, like, you guys have a beautiful family and a home. Like, you're doing great, I think. Um,
People that are homeless, people that do drugs, it ain't because they want to. It's because that's the only choice they have at the time.
yeah,
That's the only thing they think they can ultimately through the pain, the abuse, the trauma and stuff. But that's not the right way either. Sometimes that don't help. It just kills you softer, kills you slowly. Eventually, it makes you trip out and lose your mind. Or you ain't good at any more people to help, like more churches to step up and preach, not just preach, but jump in and help these people.
Figure out what caused them to go that
That's
down.
why me and my wife, we help people on the streets. We got a lot of people out in these streets somewhere, and because we didn't just talk to them, we help them. And the difference is just talking and helping. When you talk, you're just talking and it goes one ear out the other. And you're like, whatever, I don't believe you because you ain't putting your effort in. You're like, look, come on, let's go. I got the hookup for you. Let's do this. Get you off this, get you a better life. That's what they need more of. They need more of that. That's why we have so many homeless. Why this world economy is going down because we don't got a lot of people to step up.
that.
I'm gonna go to the chat real quick. Frank Tika says, "None of us are normal, Ricky. We're all
Right.
trying to do our best. Be the best that we can, and you're part of that. You have a story, and I'm very proud that you're taking the courage, taking what to be out here, put your story out there. And I know that you wanted to clear up a couple of things, and um, one of the things is obviously, Skittles, or, he put you in danger. He portrayed you to be something that you are not.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm not.
Now, when you go out into the street, people are questioning
Yeah,
tattoos, identifying markers to gang affiliations. And you know what? That is not correct. You're putting out this man, his family in danger because you wanted to make a story, you wanted to get views, you wanted to, make money. And sadly, you're taking advantage of your family. Like it's just,
and they follow us. They hit us up, and it's like, dang, you put me in danger with my family. When I don't bother you, I don't harass you, I don't even mention you, and I still, as a man, I still try to meet up with you to fix it and to talk about it. But you blocked me like a coward. You you dissed me, and you didn't want to fix it, and then you still want to talk smack and threaten me on live. Or you come to my house, I have my boys get you. Yeah, I remember what you said. It's on the video, but it's cool. But you want to do that coward stuff, but it's not right. I'm not a coward. I've been through a lot, but I'm not a coward. And I would never do that to someone like that. I want to do that to you. I want to put you on blast and say you were this or that and what you did to this and that when I could. I even remember what happened with your daughter at one time. I'm not gonna put it out there. But remember that. That's the difference between me and you.
Right.
You're a coward. I'm not.
Yeah,
I,
well,
I I'm
we
really
understand.
sorry that you're going through stuff like that, Ricky, because it takes a lot to put your story out there, and I think a lot of the chat is feeling the same emotions that Mimi and I are feeling as you're letting us know how you're being hurt, how you feel inside, you know. And then OG Small says, "Man, I dealt with toxic primos and primas myself. I'm glad to say that they're not in my circle anymore."
That's why I'm glad I didn't bring him back. I didn't bring him in my circle.
This is
And then
honestly why he cut out a lot of people in his family, and we've actually cut them out years ago because we've been together over 10 years, and we cut out a lot of his family.
I paid my family the bills for them. I took care of their kids for them, like by buying diapers, doing this. What they do, talk shit to me, put me down, call me a retard, burn my car, steal my shit, come up on it. Time after time I took from my family somehow.
You're nothing other. I mean, like, you're a better person at that. Like, my heart goes out to you. Like, I would never ever let them words or whatever he portrayed you to be.
Nobody would ever take from their family's mouth to give to their other family's mouth and their family. Like, we sacrifice for help them, give them everything, and they still abuse and talk shit to us and throw shit out of vehicles and not give a about us. Well, I'm the bad guy when they talk shit about me. They call me names, call me a fat, call me this, that. But I still have a heart. I still try. And then I just got to the point in my life. I just even shut them more. I just got depressed, sad, and I just want to be by myself. I don't even want to be around my family no more. I just want to be by myself. I want to be alone because everything they put me through and everything they've done to me. And it sucks because I'm not perfect, but I do the best I can for my family. I'll give everything for them. I even pay the bills and shit.
Ricky, Max says you have such a big heart.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also Zero Dark 30, my heart goes out to Ricky. People numb the pain. They were unfairly given. Try and find another way of dealing. You know,
With all the support he's gotten from a lot of you, that's actually what's helped him.
And I'm just
we'll always be there for you guys.
And that's what my cousin don't get it. Like, you don't get it, man. Did you have to go and sacrifice for your brothers, for your families? No, you probably just pocketed whatever you could. Do you even care about your family? Do you care about your own? The way I see you over there now, you quiet with your little hat on, barely talking, look like you have mascara on like a little girl. but you try to compare me to something that ain't even true. You try to put me as something that's not even real, it's fake. But you have my real picture of my wife's. But if you knew the man I am, I'm a serious man. I'm not the one to play. I respect those who respect me. I give to those, even if I don't get nothing in return. But majority of them, they turn on me and they do me dirty. And I give and give, and then I ask God, why do I keep on sacrificing everything I have? Why do I keep on giving? And all they do is take and stay after. They disrespect. They want more and more. And I just got to the point, I'd rather have nothing to be poor, but to be happy.
Right.
So I ain't got to worry about it no more. So I don't have a vehicle no more. I don't have hardly anything, but we make it with the bills, but I don't ask people for money because I'm not like that. I'm not on here doing this because I want to make money or I want to get rich or I want this. If you offer, cool. I'll accept it for respect. If you don't have to do any of that, but you want to help people that are out there that need help, that need a plate of food or need something like a sweater or something, that's all I ask people to help me. That's the best thing, is to give and help others so that way others can get better and be better. So the world will be better.
Right. Facts.
Jay Slaughter says Ricky is the polar opposite of Skittles, and that's a great thing.
Yep.
Thank you.
And then Oakland Everything also says, let me see, it's right here. Ricky, you're a way better man than Skittles or any of those will ever be. And that's for sure. You have endured so much. And like I said, and I'm going to continue saying, I praise the fact that you're here to getting your story out. And we'll get more into because we're kind of just asking questions and reading you the comment. But I know that you want to clear things up and, let it be known like that it isn't right what he's doing. And hopefully, he stops all the BS that he's doing. It's gonna be kind of tough, but I think everyone's coming together to maybe try and stop him. Different channels,
Wake them up. Time to change. Not too late. Change, be better.
Hopefully he'll return people's money.
And return whatever you stole from people for fake makeup stuff.
You know what? Sadly, I don't think he will. He's kind of like hoping that time that he was away and that it would all blow over, come back, and as soon as people started reminded him, what happened? He went away again. He kind of like, oh, let me go back into hiding again, and then now he's just sinvergüenza out here, just like nothing ever happened.
Still trying to make money. Still
Yeah,
on,
like
on their
that's the
thing.
difference. That's the
Right.
difference between you and him. Like you're way up here and he's way down here. Like, if everybody could just actually see this interview and like if you know what I mean, like his following is brainwashed. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, but
It's like Ricky said, it's kind of like a cult, but not a cult,
Mm-hmm.
where Dubs and Gunner kind of have them like a little bit brainwashed to
Yep.
believe
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Like you really.
It's a kind of like a show we watched recently where I don't know what it was called, but it was kind of like it was a Christian one where the guy had them all brainwashed to believe it stuff, and they were actually giving money to them people, and it ended up being all fake.
It was fake.
yeah.
Sounds like Skittles.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot. It's really really similar. Just that was in person. This is over the internet.
For sure.
And then Frank Tika says, see, Ricky, you got this. You're doing it, Ricky. I'm proud of you, man. And then you guys know that Mimi has been saying it. I know Frank has always shown the support. You guys know you guys can count on them. Anything you guys need, reach out to Frank, Mimi, Blue, the ladies of Exposed Tube. We're here for you guys. And it's tough, like when you get done the way that everything you've been going through, man. It's like you're out here letting it be known that, hey, you took money that you weren't supposed to take, and now you're saying you didn't ask for that money, yet those donations were sent for a certain reason. Then therefore, if I'm sending you money for something, return it, give it to charity, do something with it.
Yeah, the GoFundMe, the charity money he just took, didn't even give it to the charity. Like, that's awful. And then what hurts me.
Oh yeah, he wanted to bring up the charity where
me and my wife to get that money when you made up these little characters, and then you still you don't honor the agreement you made with whoever it was for a charity, and you took that money and ran like a little dog with your tail cut, and that's messed up.
But there was I think it was like with Cholo Trucker or something like that, but it was for supposedly the money was supposed to go to like a boys and girls club for charity, and apparently he had took some money from that, and so Ricky feels real bad for that situation because that money should have went to that charity.
Yep.
Well, just let it be out there that you guys had nothing to do with that. I mean, it's all on him, So this is the
and
platform.
then he also wanted to address that Gunner keeps talking about a GoFundMe, but Ricky never mentioned no GoFundMe, and I don't think anyone else did either.
I didn't mention that. I mentioned Cash App. I don't even tell people send me money.
And also see in your position too, like how you don't want to out him, but at the same time, like you're hurt inside. So can understand like this is the platform to whatever you want to say to whoever and whatever, like this is your platform to do, that way you guys can put it to rest, because I think you guys shouldn't be like thinking about it every day or like bothered by it, because I surely would be. But
Honestly, I just want him to keep my name out of his mouth, keep my wife,
right,
and go about his business and do whatever he wants with his life.
makes
Just keep
sense.
his mouth big.
Yeah,
That's it. Because I don't
yeah.
want to do it no more. I don't want to keep playing this back and forth, tic tac toe, and tag. Just wait for my time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Jay Slaughter says Skittles had a full support of his family and has way less integrity, heart, manners, and sense than Ricky. Leonard is a rat bastard. Those are
Yep,
facts. Looney Tunes says.
yep. 30, 30.
OG Smalls, Ricky, you got down with Gunner with gloves as a youngsters? He's asking.
No, I broke his arm when he shot me in the throat one time. He cheap shot me. I didn't even see it coming. He just bam hit me. I got back up, whatever. Then one day we broke his arm. Me and my brothers, we did it intentionally too. We didn't do it accidentally. But we played that we did it accidentally. Oh, sorry, cuz we didn't mean to break your arm. But he fucked his arm up.
Well, I mean, I can't say I feel sorry for him because you know what? He deserves it. I mean,
He does deserve it because he wasn't really like family. Like even though me and my brothers don't get along, they're more my family than he was. He was always to himself, always by himself. His brother's more family too, because at least he came once in a while and visit me,
He still checks on you.
and he still checks on me here and there. But he lets me do my thing because I'm a grown ass man. But it's sad.
His brother actually still checks on him.
Yeah, it's just sad that how he's weird, he's different. He's not like many like us. At least we have heart. We want to talk bad about people that are sick or make money off people like take from them and stuff. I'm not like that. I don't know. I don't know why he is. I don't know why he would talk down on people that got cancer or sick. My mom died by cancer, you know? I didn't even know. I had to figure it out later when she was all sick. But she died in my home with my wife. We took care of her. She really had cancer. She was dying. And then he talks bad about people with cancer. Like, bro, my mama died from cancer. Your aunt, but you said you talked to her on the Sunday, but you didn't because she was dead already, buried. You made it look like you were talking to her all together. How? What the? The only one you were talking about was my mom, but she was dead already. So how did you get that interview call with her? So making up stuff, fake stuff, then especially my mom's gone. That's disrespect. That's why I don't really want to mess with him. I don't want nothing to do with him. So he's just an awful, awful ass person, evil, and sick. Like, bro, you're just wrong. I'm gonna pray for him though. I'm gonna have the wife pray for him in a little bit when we get off. When we pray
That's
for him,
and that's why you're a better person at that. Like you're sitting here saying like how bad of a person he is, but you're steady saying that you're gonna pray for him. I mean, that makes you like so much. Like I just can't put into words like how inspiring you actually are to me.
and the
You
reason
know,
I'm like this because my wife. Before I would probably just flew to his house, find him, had a homie do that little computer thing where he finds you on satellite and pinpoint where you at and just look. But see, I'm not like that because of my wife. She changed me a lot. Like I used to be bad. I used to not give a shit. I used to not care. And she changed me. She made me have more of a heart than I had. She made
and
me
then
to change. And I love her for that. She prays every day. Every day.
I mean, sometimes the bad and the ugly, I mean, make a better blessing for you in your future and like make you who you really are today. And you're a better person for that.
And that's why I love you. That's why it hurt me when he was talking about you. And I
I
didn't
love that. You guys
expect
are
that.
so cute.
You guys are cute
Don't
together.
words hurt me though.
Yeah, but it offends me because you're my wife. I'm supposed to protect you.
But
I'm supposed
my
to
grandma and grandpa
make
told me
sure
that you don't let words hurt you.
nothing happens to you. And that's why I just got offensive. And then
See,
he's
You guys are
coward
bad.
because he didn't attack me really again. She went gunning for you. What kind of man attacks a woman?
That's the kind
Right.
of man he is.
Like,
yeah. And then
We should know.
Ricky, I wanted to read another question from Frank Ticas. Leonard says that when he calls you, it's all love. How true is that? And when was the last time you actually spoke to him?
Get that one. Can I talk to them?
I have never.
Wait.
My wife doesn't talk.
Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna actually address that one because this one is a very important one.
Yeah, let's do this one.
Okay, the last time we spoke to Gunner was the day he hit me up on Instagram, and I was actually studying for a work test.
Yep.
But I told him I was busy, and because Ricky didn't want to talk to him, and he kept doing like where you do that Instagram calling. So I was like, "Oh, I'm busy," and he goes, "Oh, Prima, call me or whatever." So anyway, we kept texting back and forth. So I finally said, "Okay, I'll call you." So anyway, I called him, and it was never Ricky talking to him. It was me. And then he made the video about that I needed to shut my mouth recently. But he was never talking to Ricky. He made that video like he was talking to Ricky, but he was never talking to Ricky. The whole conversation was between me and him, and he wanted to make sure that we didn't do any interviews with Exposed Tube, Ladies Exposed Tube, or Slugs or anyone, because Slugs had said that he had an interview with Ricky. And I told him, yeah, we had an interview with Slugs, but that I will tell Slugs not to release it. But obviously, when we told Slugs not to release it, he was going to do it anyway, because you know how bad that's going to look if we tell Slugs not to release it, and Slugs had already said he was going to release it. That's going to make Slugs look bad. But then after I realized that Gunner was only hitting us up because he didn't want the interview released, I texted Slugs after I had told him not to. I texted him back, and I was like, I think he's only wanting us not to release the interview. So I told Slugs, I go, even though I told you not to release the interview, I go, we're okay with doing it, because then when we got to Oregon, we realized when we got to my uncle's house that we were blocked. I was like, so I'm glad you released the interview, because he only hit us up so that basically Slugs wouldn't release the interview. I went all the way out of my comfort zone. And Ricky cannot handle traveling out of town or anything. Hold on. He doesn't. He's never gone out of Winton or any of that. So he was having bad anxiety attacks, and it was pouring rain. So I don't usually drive him with it like that. And the car slid a little bit, but we have a Durango, so it has that traction where you won't slide. So he ended up getting car sick twice. He stopped breathing a couple times, and he was going, oh my God, don't drive that fast. And I wasn't even driving that fast. So he would only let me go 50 the whole way. And he kept hyperventilating, and he went through all kinds of different things and feelings just to get there. And he did all that just so he could see Gunner, and then realized we were blocked. That's when he talked shit. And then he tried to say that, he said for us to come visit him one day. He goes, no, I'll see you Monday. He knew we were coming.
Yeah. I understand. He knew you guys were on your way, but what was it, Ricky?
He threatened me with some homeboys.
That's when we were at my uncle's.
He goes, yeah, don't come over here. I'm gonna have my homeboys get rid of you. He goes, I don't want to show you guys boo boo on live. He said this shit. I'm not joking. I was like, what?
And then his sister sent Ricky a text saying that she wasn't going to give us the address because that Ricky and me were just trying to expose him.
You're exposing yourself. You just threatened me on live that if I come to your house or pull up to your house, you're going to have your boys deal with me.
But let's not talk about all that.
You're going to have to borrow money for a friend's family of mine to get back. And you didn't even pay me nothing to get back. You could have got a couple dollars. Put in my tape to take my ass all the way back to Winton. Because instead you talk shit more, disrespect, and then you disrespect my wife. You keep disrespecting. How much more disrespect do I got to do? And so,
yeah.
My card had actually got locked because I didn't know you have to call your bank and let them know you're using that out of state. But because I actually had the money, but yeah, that's what happened. And they still have not released my check because of it. So I'm working on that. But luckily, a friend of his dad's actually helped us get home. Thank goodness.
Yeah, I'm over here scratching my head, and it's unbelievable.
And then, he keeps bringing up the $30 about that burrito thing.
Wow.
And I sent that money back the very next day. And then he brought up $40 recently on his live. And that $40 wasn't for nothing like to waste or whatever. No, Ricky needed to borrow $40 for seizure medication because I have epilepsy. And then the same friend that helped us get home from Oregon loaned it to Ricky to get seizure medication.
And then Frank is also asking, Ricky, can you explain about the $30 he sent you?
Yeah, I asked for $30 because I was broke that day. And I was hungry. My wife was hungry. She was craving a burrito, and that's why I got the 30, but I paid them back the next day when my money dropped in, and I paid them back. But I got a burrito and some soda.
I wouldn't have paid him back.
Split this damn burrito. That's the sad part. You know how much burritos cost now?
Yeah, I wouldn't have paid him back real talk, but I mean,
But we
like,
do it because
that's
we
how
knew he would
that's how that makes you guys way up here and him way down here.
Yeah.
But we paid him back because we knew he would talk smack if we didn't.
Guess what?
He's already talking smack.
He's brought it up so many times.
Mm-hmm.
He's already talking smack. What's the difference? Like, what else is he gonna put on your you know?
He's just good for this. But
Yeah, that's what he's good at, for real, running his mouth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then also I have another question. Ricky, did Leonard ever do more than just harass you? Did he also hurt you physically?
When I was young,
Yeah.
he messed me up mentally with all this shit too. If you
Well, I
think about
mean,
it,
it's happening right now. I mean, he's still doing it, you know, like in his own fucking weird way. He's still out there hurting you.
that's how he gets his rocks on. Because he thinks it's okay. He thinks it's okay to mess with people like me that are disabled mentally and all that. When there's a cause of it, why I'm mentally disabled.
No,
Right.
it's not. It's not like that. Like today, there's no normal. These days, there's no such thing as normal. Trust me, Ricky, you're normal. Like you could say you're not normal, but you really are because today in these days, there's no such thing as normal anymore. So I just want you to know that you're a real person. You have real feelings. Everybody has real feelings. Like you're just like us. Like we're just all the same. So don't think you're any less, please.
No, and especially with the thoughts that you actually have, because like when you started, you're still like a forgiving person. You're still seeing the good in all the bad shit that you went through. Like you still have that in you.
Can I ask y'all something?
And he's actually really smart.
Can I ask y'all something?
Yeah, he is smart.
This has been going on. Did he really apologize?
Yeah.
Did he really apologize like a real man with some balls?
No, he didn't.
Did he
No.
apologize to my wife at least? I can't apologize to me. I give two damns what
He says he doesn't owe me an
But
apology.
did he apologize like a man? Even his girlfriend he's with, whatever his name is. Did he apologize too for his behalf? Or did he apologize for him at least too? Think about it. They're both together, so they're both scumbags.
Exactly.
When neither one of them apologized or said sorry, we messed up. We should never disrespect you and your wife. No, they still have it.
They won't man up.
They won't.
That's reality. And
I don't understand why they're still on. I don't understand why they're still working on this shit. That don't make sense. They should be turned off, canceled, cut.
But that's why we're trying to give you this platform to actually explain and let everybody know like what they're all about, and
all people out there got the power.
Yeah, it makes me really bad right now.
They're just gonna keep hurting and making up shit and talk shit about everybody. You know what?
I'm trying to keep my composure and it's really hard right now.
Yeah, we don't need people like that. We do not need people like them.
No, you don't.
They're just fake people. Don't care about nobody. Don't respect nobody. And we don't need that. We need to get rid of them, put an end to them, and just everybody come out and do their thing and make it better. Make it more fun. Make something. We'll talk about good stuff. Like, how you doing your days? Instead of doing the thing. I don't know, just thinking about them, it irritates me. I just don't like what type of people he is or the other dude. I don't like the way they work, the way they speak, the way they present themselves, talking to young ass girls, drinking beer. Like, you're not cool. You're far from being cool. You a lame. You a fucking you dirtbags.
Straight up. 100 facts. Like you're speaking true facts, and like it just upsets me right now. I'm like I can't even
I hope they see the video because you both are dirtbags. You guys are lames.
Let them know.
You ain't even gangsters. Talking about prison life. You probably a bitch in prison. That's what you two were. Someone's lady. You guys weren't even on that level. Because I know real men that were on that level, uncles that ran that shit, that were locked in that shit, they never act like that. Like them two. They never, not even his dad, man, he rests in peace, ever was like him. He's named after his dad. That's the sad part. And I love my uncle. I love my uncle very much. He was a straight up 4G, and he nope, never like that. That's why I don't know where he come from. Makes me wonder. Maybe he got dropped when he was little. I don't know. So I can't remember because he's older than me. So even though I'm not all there, I'm crazy. I got
I
more respect.
Yeah, you shouldn't say that about yourself because I think you're more there than he would ever be. So, and you have more love and more caress for your family, and you're more uplifting. You're still praying for the man after what he did to you. So, like, there's no doubt in
Man,
that.
just apologize, bro. Like apologize like a man. Apologize to the people you came up on. Apologize for all the shit you messed up at. That's it. Be a man. Go somewhere else and just say, "Hey, man, freaking sorry. I apologize. I can't mean it. It was sarcastic. So what? Be it." But I just want to hear you say it on your thing. I apologize to everybody and my cousin and his wife. I'm not going to speak on him no more. I'm not. That's it. Just apologize. That's what I want. I just want you to open your damn mouth like a man, grab your balls in your hands, and apologize. And then I'll let it go. I'll forget
As
about
you,
it.
as you should, as you should. This is the platform to do it on right
But
now.
if you don't apologize and you don't be a man, then I'm going to have to go somewhere where I don't want to go.
You're good.
And I'm being nice right here. I'm trying to hold it in. I'm trying to be a good person, but at the same time, you cross the line. And if I cross that line with you and your lady or your kids, you wouldn't be okay with that. I know you would have came and done something, or you would have pulled up like a man then and done something. So, like I said, apologize like a man, and we can be cool. You do your
Facts.
thing,
100.
I think that's it. But I don't want to hear about him no more. I don't care about his family or her real family. I don't even want to hear about them haters talking smack on my shit. I'm gonna just kick them out because I'm cool off that fake shit. I'm not fake. I don't like fake shit. I'm not with that.
You're better than that, Ricky. And you
That
and Kim are better than that. You have
yeah.
a beautiful family. Like, you're so much better.
But what else?
And Ricky, the chat wants you to know that you're doing a great job
Thank
right
you.
now. You should know that you have nothing to fear. You're expressing yourself genuinely, and the way that you sound is perfectly normal, like any of us here would be. Actually, I think I would probably be a little bit more pissed off and a little bit more. You seem very like you
Yeah,
process. You're dealing with it. You're handling it pretty well.
more too, because you're a woman, a lady, a queen, just like
Appreciate
my wife is. You understand, ladies? You girls are just like my wife. I respect that. I respect women. I'm not okay with it. Because that means that he has the right to talk about you and disrespect you, and you're a woman, a lady, or you. And that's not okay in my book. And no, you can't slide. I'm sorry. Every man out there that's a real man that love their women should know what I'm talking about. What if he came and said that to your lady? Think about it. What if it was you girls he said it to? Can you sit there and take that and be okay with that? No, I sure ain't. My wife ain't feeling that. She felt really hurt. But see, I gotta look at my wife what he said, and I gotta feel what she feels about
That
it.
don't hurt my feelings.
But it hurts me as a man
Feels
because
good.
he went lower than dirt to talk about my wife. That's not right. That's why he needs to make it right to apologize. He needs to apologize to my wife at least. A real apology, not no fake one, a quick one. A man, I want him to cry like a man and apologize. And then I'll believe it.
You deserve that much.
That's it. And that's all I got to say.
And I know for a fact that fucking Skittles is probably watching, and if not, he's gonna be like, somebody send me the video, and he's gonna be like, I didn't watch anything, I didn't see anything. We'll make
Mm-hmm.
sure that the message gets across. We're gonna clip this and we're gonna get it out. What your cousin is
Put it
asking,
out there.
fucking legit apology, bro. Like that's it. Like, come on,
The
Skittles.
way he
Like,
got it, not just sorry to my wife, sorry to all the women. That's what he has to do. That will make it right too. I want to apologize to every woman out there. That's what I think it's like. Because when you disrespect one, you disrespect them all. Because women stick together. I don't care what anybody say, even men that really know. Women don't play when they're together. That's why you got to watch out. Because women will you up. Women will beat your head. But I know how women, that's why I respect women. I respect my mother. I respect my grandmother. I respect women. Because without women, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have beautiful children. You know that? You call to go through some pain. Pushing something out of you like that. Man, we can't do that. The girl, I'll scream and pain like I need something for the pain, but that's why I respect and love women, man.
Gallbladder surgery.
I know that's true. Her, the gallbladder surgery, I was crying. I was like, I stuck there. I was like, yeah, it hurts. But apologize. That's all. Just apologize to every woman and my wife. And then you be considering. Until then, you and your girlfriend are nothing but low life, scum bucket, slugs. That's it.
Yeah, they're fucking basura. That
Yeah,
we know them as the basura brothers.
they ain't even men. They shouldn't consider themselves as men. Real
Trust
men
me.
make up for that. They apologize.
Yeah, trust me. We're always on their helmet all the time, every day, every time they're on a live. We're always on their helmet.
But
And
yeah,
trust me, believe.
shout out to all you women. Stay beautiful. Stay dolled up. And keep taking care of your man. Keep doing you. And remind them, you a queen. So when you say girls, I don't care what if they like it or not. You girls are first.
Well, maybe in blue, so you should have to save the all those of blue.
You better do it.
That's right. I got your back.
I'm a queen.
I guess you're gonna have to tell Blue that she's the queen.
So what I want, I do. But it's only right because y'all put up with everything. Y'all take everything in, and you make us men get to the top and stay in the top. Because without the women, what we gonna do? We ain't gonna make it, and we gotta worry about who's gonna turn us or who's gonna set us up. Like when we have a solid ride or die chick, they ain't nothing can touch us. Can't nothing hurt us. Because that's all we need at the end of the day.
So we're always there for you guys. And a tribute to Mother's Day to Kim, to all the mothers out there.
To all you ladies out there.
Appreciate
It's very beautiful. But I gotta go. I need to get my shower on. Anything else?
No, I think we're okay. We wanted to appreciate your time, Kim, Ricky. Thank you guys for joining us. You guys know that our platform, we're available for you guys anytime.
And you guys have my number. You have mine and Blue's number. If you guys ever need us, give us a call. Okay.
Much love.
All right, thank you guys.
All right, thank you, Kim. Have a good night.
You too.
Love you, Mom.
Love you too.